Good morning, loved ones. Oh my gosh. Do you know where she is? She is in sunny side, what do they call it? Sunny San Diego? Sunny side San Diego? Sunny side up?
I don't know what the that was.
Girl, I don't even know. Okay. It's giving America. It's giving good vibes. It's giving palm trees. It's just giving life. Anywho, it's 8 a.m. I decided to go on a short walk.
Top of the morning to you.
This is basically day 2 of us being here, and by us I mean my lab group, or rather a subset of my lab group, here for a conference. And if you are a neuroscientist, you know right now is SFN time. Yeah, so I am really excited to be here. Look at how pretty it is. Hi. It's really pretty outside and I am loving it. Yeah. So there's a couple of things I want to share with you guys today. And that's all just based off of my 2 days of being in California. First time in the US, you know. How about I turn the camera around so that you can see me while I talk? Yeah, let's do that. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yes. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this one because unusual scenery, unusual place, unusual sounds. I don't know if you can even hear that plane. There are planes landing here all the time. There's one over there. But nothing I can do about that. I just wanted to say hi, hello, and welcome. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's been a minute, it's been 2 weeks. Well, that's because your girl has been traveling, darling. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one because, you know, since the pandemic hit and everything, I haven't actually explored other countries. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, if you're not following me, why are you not following me? My Instagram is travel and tea, so travel _and_T, the letter T for my name. Yeah, so just follow me there. But you guys know that I'm trying to visit 30 countries before I turn 30 years old, right? So yeah, it's been rather difficult over the past 2 years because I mean, there was a time when I had saved up enough and I did want to, you know, go to South Korea, for example. I did want to go to Vietnam and explore a little bit more Asia than just Japan, but the pandemic made it such that it was so difficult, mainly because Japan had such tight restrictions that, you know, even though I could technically get out, but coming back in would have been a massive disaster, and I wasn't trying to do all that, you know. So your girl had to just buckle down, and what I chose to do instead is to just travel within Japan, which is something. Sorry about the sorry.
That was embarrassing.
See, I'm running into mistakes now. Oh, but they were speeding. I think it's kind of their fault. Because of that, I have been traveling extensively in Japan, and I've been sharing a lot of the exciting trips that I take on my Instagram account. That's the travel account. So I've been traveling in Japan, and so now your girl's broke. But now when your girl's broke, the world is open, and now I'm like, what to do? So it wasn't as easy as just, you know, jumping back on some planes and exploring some countries. So it took a while. So I'm in the US now. It's the first time that I've been in the US. And I'm in California, so, you know, my first impressions of the United States are going to be based on California. Particularly, we're in San Diego. We're here for the Society for Neuroscience annual meeting, which is one of the biggest academic conferences there is in the world. I think I might do a separate video just about the conference itself and maybe some insights from it. It starts tomorrow. It hasn't actually started. We came a day earlier because there was a satellite meeting that was happening before the actual SFN. So anyways, first impressions of the US. Okay guys, like, yeah, we got to the airport. We landed in LAX. You know that song that's like, hopped on the plane at LAX? No, I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream, la 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 la. I don't know the lyrics, but you guys know. I felt like that. I was like, ooh, we're at LAX. So first impressions, the airport is big, but the Wi-Fi was slow. Sometimes we couldn't even connect, but there was not that many people, so I don't know what could have possibly been the reason for that. So I was a bit underwhelmed by it. I was also a bit underwhelmed because of just how dirty it was. I felt like I don't know, I feel like coming from Japan, basically most places are dirty. I'll give you that. So maybe it's not dirty, but like Japan is so clean that it's difficult to find other places that look like it. So that was number 2. I'm just gonna run through this. I mean, you guys are walking with me, we're talking, we're chatting. I don't have a notepad or anything like that, so I'm not going through like a structured list, so don't expect any of that. I'm just sharing like it's day 2 and this is what I now know about America, right? So yeah, the airport, I was underwhelmed, but it was really fast to go through like the customs and everything. We were in and out in like 15 minutes, collected our baggage and we're out. And then it's kind of loud, right? I feel like the streets and like just walking outside, it's a bit loud. Like people are shouting, people are yelling on the phone, people talk really loud. And I think, again, that's just a matter of perspective. And I think it's just coming from Japan, you know, people speak really soft and quiet and almost like you can't hear them sometimes. But here it's like, bah, which is more like Lesotho. I feel like America is more like Lesotho in that sense. Like you hear the loud noises, the cars outside, there's hooters, there's people yelling. I don't know. It's just more like, yeah, you get what I mean. So one amazing thing, I don't know, this one is more like a feeling I get, right? I feel like people are really nice here. Like customer service is really good. You guys know we talk about Japanese customer service is like the gold standard, and it is, I think. But I don't know, for some reason, I feel like the internet, or maybe it's the people I follow on Instagram, they don't represent service workers that well. I think I'm gonna turn back here just because I do not wanna get back to the house late. Yeah, I feel like they don't give customer service people credit, or maybe the ones I've met here are just super nice. We went to the shops on day 1, get some things ready for the Airbnb that we booked, and you know, we went to like grocery stores, we went to like specialty stores, and I just feel like the people I met there, the people who helped me out, the pharmacy dudes, they were nice. Like they were nice, and even like the transaction, like when you're paying and all the questions they're asking, very conversational, very happy vibes. Yesterday I had to go to the iStore to get my phone fixed because it was showing me flames, y'all. Like my phone was just giving me the most trouble ever. And that's a story for another day because I don't want to go back there. But like even the people at the iStore were really nice. Like this guy called Kevin, he was super helpful, and the other lady, I'm so sorry, I forgot her name, but yeah, they were working together, helped me fix my phone. But also I felt like they were really good at boosting my morale because they could see that I was stressed about it. So it wasn't just like, okay, sit here while we fix your phone. They were chatting, we were talking, they were like, yeah, you know, everything's gonna be okay, and this kind of stuff. Yeah, I feel like customer service, at least so far, has been good. Next thing is, yeah, San Diego is really international, or at least it looks very international. I've heard people on the street speaking different languages. There's of course a lot of Spanish. Ooh, hello, Bubba. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Spanish. There's a lot of other languages that I don't know what they are, but I just keep hearing people speaking. to other people in their languages, and it's like, oh, so cool to see, so cool to hear. But also it's like people look very different from one another, and I love that. I love to see like just the diversity. You're walking on the street and you see an Asian looking face and a African or Black American looking face. You see like a white face, you see Indian face. I don't know, it's like a, how do you call it, melting pot, metropolis, what is it? What? I don't know, help me out people, I don't know the word. But yeah, I feel like it looks very international, and I don't know, I just kind of have this feeling of, oh, anyone can belong here, you know what I mean? I think, again, this is another matter of perspective, because when you're in Japan and you're not Japanese, you're very visible. You know, you're very visible. I mean, I'm a black girl, so obviously nobody's gonna look at me and say, oh, she might be Japanese. But now I'm in America, and like, if they don't talk to me, they wouldn't know that I'm not from America. So I feel like it's nice to not stand out for once. Ooh, that is deep. That is so deep. I just realized that is deep. Ooh. Is this what happens when people go on morning walks? Is this why y'all just go on morning walks? But on the reels, I think that it's a different feeling, you know, it's a different feeling when you don't feel like you stand out. Hi, hello. All right, let's cross the road. So you get what I mean. So yeah, so another thing, everybody speaks English. Well, I mean, everybody that I'm speaking to speaks English. So, you know, in Japan, obviously I'm learning Japanese. You've seen my videos. I'm trying to learn Japanese. But Japanese is not an easy language, and it takes time, and you have to learn how to read it, how to write it. It's a different script altogether. So I think that being here has made me realize, well, I mean, I knew, but I have a new appreciation for the English language. I think maybe that's what I'm trying to get at. And just how easy life can be when you have access to everyone. So basically, like now, I'm not looking up stores by saying English speaking dentist, you know, English speaking doctor. I am just going to places where I want to go, right? And I know that when I get there, people speak English. But in Japan, it will be like a whole different story. If you're trying to go to a doctor, if you're trying to go to, like I told you, my phone was giving me problems, and I had to go to the store at the mall, and it was already like such a difficult thing to explain to them what was wrong with the phone, because the guy only spoke very, very little English and nobody was there to help. And we had to like text back and forth using translation apps. And that's kind of a pain of its own, you know? So that's something that I wouldn't have to do here, and I appreciate that so much. And I'm just loving that. I'm loving the idea of just being able to communicate and knowing that I can enter any space and not have an issue of like the language barrier, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I think so far this is where I'm at. I guess the last thing that I would mention is that, you know, it's America, so it's giving Hollywood, it's giving celebrity vibes, it's giving TV, you know what I mean? So like basically when we're driving, when we're in the car and we're driving around the streets, and I'm recognizing like chain stores or restaurant names that I haven't been to ever in my life, but I've seen on TV in my favorite shows. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I know this from The Big Bang Theory, or like I know this from whichever other show. It's just a different feeling, you know, like I don't know, like your just regular things, Papa John's, Trader Joe's, Walgreens, and what's the other one, TJ Maxx and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, it's nice to just be here in this space where they're just there, and it's no longer just like on TV. I don't know. All right, you guys let me know what you think about this video, anything that stands out to you. If you are still watching till this point, give me a heart in the comment section just to let me know that you made it till the end. And yeah, comment with anything that you would want to know, ask me any questions, and I will be sure to follow up with some answers. Let's see if there's anything I can do. And also, if you're in San Diego, man, if you are in San Diego and you want to hang, just let me know. And if I'm still around, I mean, this is a short trip, but if I'm still around, then we can hang out. So let's do that. Ciao, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Mwah. Love you all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.